Hello friends, James Stevenson here to let you know about a special deal on a car. You can get a new car from Toyota, a $52,000 MSRP car for $40,000 off. You heard me right, folks. Only $12,000 will buy you a brand new Toyota. Uh, if if you're wondering if there's a catch, there is a catch, and it is a whopper. Right, Loki, as I check in on my co-host Loki, who is snoozing in bed. Let me share my desktop with you and let you in on the secret, courtesy of this tweet from Daniel Bleakley, which is how I found out about this. There's a bright future for hydrogen-powered vehicles once Toyota engineers figure out how to change the laws of physics. It's a great tweet. So he got 213 likes on that, which is not enough likes. I should click like on that to give him one more. All right, so here's the article he linked to. I have already queued it up for us in large print. Closing down sale. Toyota offers $40,000 discount. See, I wasn't lying. On hydrogen-powered vehicles. I'll just read you the article. It's not that long. Car dealers in California are offering clear-out $40,000 discounts on Toyota's hydrogen-powered Mirai, as seen here. A car that normally retails for $52,000. According to Ward's Auto, this means you can pick one up for around 12 grand. The amazing deal, however, comes with one small challenge: where to fuel it. Well, and I mean, that's the first challenge, is where to fuel it. We'll get to more. Fueling hydrogen passenger vehicles became even more difficult in California last month when Vice President of Shell Hydrogen, Andrew Beard, announced the company was closing all 7 of its hydrogen stations immediately due to supply complications and other external market factors. With only 55 hydrogen stations in the state, the announcement effectively takes out 12% of California's hydrogen fueling stations. According to Ward's Auto, the Mirai is only sold in California, and there are only about 25 in stock, a trivial number compared to the 446,961 electric vehicles sold in the state in 2023. Trivia question: do you know what the #1 selling car brand in California was last year? No, not Toyota. It was Tesla. Tesla was the #1 selling car brand in California. Hydrogen, 14 times more expensive per kilometer than electric. Gee, who would have guessed? Aside from the huge amount of complexity in the hydrogen supply chain and the vehicle itself, hydrogen is incredibly expensive compared to electricity. A big part of the reason for that is the fundamental inherent inefficiencies involved in its production. So you have a handy flowchart here. You've got the sun. No matter which way you go, you can have an EV that directly converts solar energy into your battery pack, and you can use that for locomotion, forward propagation in your vehicle. Or on this other side, you can say, forget the sun. or maybe, okay, so maybe you do have some solar panels to help you separate the hydrogen from the water, but then you have to store it, and then you have to distribute it, and then you have to take it to a special hydrogen pumping station. Like, you have to spend way, way more money on a hydrogen fueling station than you would on a regular gas station because the equipment has to be so much more complicated to safely store hydrogen. And then you have to pump it into a car, and then you have to store it on board. And it's extremely compressed, so you have to put a lot of safety engineering into that as well. In September last year, Hydrogen Insight found that it is now almost 14 times more expensive to drive a Toyota hydrogen car in California than a Tesla Model 3. California's largest H2 fuel retailer, True Zero, which operates 37 of the 53 hydrogen filling stations in the state, recently hiked the price of H2 at all of its pumps to $36 per kilogram. You may not be used to hearing fuel quoted in kilograms. Up from around $30 per kilogram. At the new price, filling a Toyota Mirai's 5.6 kilogram tank would cost, fasten your seatbelts, $201.60, around 50 cents per mile. according to the Japanese automaker's claimed driving range of 400 miles per tank of hydrogen fuel for the Toyota Mirai. By way of comparison, fully charging a 60 kilowatt-hour Tesla Model 3 in California would cost about $12. Based on the latest average electricity prices with an official range of 333 miles on a full battery, it therefore costs 0.036 cents per mile, almost 14 times cheaper than the Mirai, which is by far the most common fuel cell car in the market. So I said I was going to read you this whole article, but oh, it wasn't even that poster's original idea. It's from the article. Bright future for hydrogen once Toyota engineers figure out how to change the laws of physics. None of this is surprising. And I will let Elon Musk explain to you why none of this was a surprise to him in this now famous clip. At least I have posted it many times. I'll just let Elon answer the question, hey, why not make hydrogen cars, CEO of Tesla?
I don't want to turn this into a debate on hydrogen fuel cells because I just think that they're extremely silly. And the people have published, there's multiple sort of rebuttals of it online. It's just very difficult to make hydrogen and store it and use it in a car. Hydrogen is an energy storage mechanism. It's not a source of energy. So you have to get that hydrogen from somewhere. If you get that hydrogen from water, so you're splitting H2O, the electrolysis is extremely inefficient as an energy process. If you say took a solar panel and use the energy from that solar panel to just charge a battery pack directly, compared to try to split water, take the hydrogen, dump the oxygen, compress the hydrogen to an extremely high pressure or liquefy it, and then put it in a car and run a fuel cell. It is about half the efficiency. It's terrible. So why would you do that? It makes no sense. And then hydrogen has very low density. It's a pernicious molecule, likes to get all over the place. You get metal embrittlement from hydrogen. If you get a hydrogen leak, it's an invisible gas. You can't even tell that it's leaking. But then it's extremely flammable when it does and has an invisible flame. If you're going to pick an energy storage mechanism, hydrogen is an incredibly dumb one to pick. You should just pick methane. That's much, much easier, or propane. Hydrogen fuel cell, the best case hydrogen fuel cell doesn't win against the current case batteries. So then obviously it doesn't make sense. That will become apparent in the next few years. There's no reason for us to have this debate. I've said, my piece on this. It will be super obvious as time goes by. I don't know what we're saying. So.
Yeah, there you go. Without notes, unprompted. Just answering a question from the gallery there in 2010, I think. So the video here says that it was posted 7 years ago, but the footage is older than that, for sure. Of Elon just rattling off the top of his head 10 good reasons why Toyota should not have been wasting their research and development dollars trying to chase down hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. There is no gold at the end of that treasure map. You can't make it work. Right, Loki? As I check back in with Loki. And I'll remind you at this point in the video to like the video if you liked the video. And to go convince the head of Toyota R&D, if you know him, to stop pursuing hydrogen. I guess they're on that path already if they're offering $40,000 discounts on Toyota Mirais. I guess they have figured out that it's not working. And if you want to subscribe to me, there's details in the video description about that, as well as on my X profile page. And a special shout out to my two executive producers, Kathy Kichler and Rebellionaire.com, along with everyone who supports me. And I'll see you in the next one.